So this week for Movie Club Strikes Back, the movie selected was Tales from Muppet Land, The Frog Prince from 1971. You can find out all about Movie Club Strikes Back there and all about the person who selected this movie there. Watch this one and let you know what I think after the jump cut. So, it's a musical. I didn't know this was a musical. Starts off, Kermit the Frog is there, and a new frog shows up. He says he's not really a frog, and he's a prince, Sir Robin the Brave. And he tells the story that an evil witch turned him into a frog. Of course, they don't believe him, but who cares what Kermit thinks? He needs to be kissed by a princess in order to turn into Sir Robin the Brave again. But the princess also has a curse put on her. So because this movie needed another gimmick other than Muppets and singing, the princess speaks strangely. And that means every time she talks, someone repeats what she said in case the younger audience wasn't able to understand her dialogue. It does not take long to get annoying. So the princess talks to Sir Robin the Brave as a frog, and he tells her what's going on. She believes him immediately because he's the only one that can understand what she's saying. That and her aunt, who's not really her aunt, is an evil witch who cursed both of them. And they keep trying to tell the king, but he can't understand what the princess is trying to say. So the evil witch is eventually able to get Robin away from the princess and tries to feed him to her pet ogre. But the ogre isn't very smart, and Robin keeps putting him to sleep through song. Sweetums, lay your ugly head down upon your wretched bed. Close your eyes and go to sleep. Rest, you giant hulking heap. Sweetums is so sweet and cute. Go to sleep, you stupid brute. Old dumb Kermit comes and shows up and wakes up the ogre, so he has to sing again to put him back to sleep. Kermit is too weak to open up the cage because frogs are only athletic while swimming, not while lifting. And he comes up with a plan to have the ogre open it. But the ogre wakes up again, so Sir Robin has to put him back to sleep. Throughout the whole thing, there's one phrase that the princess keeps saying, the way to defeat the evil witch. But it's the one thing that Robin can't understand what she's saying. If I could only bake the hole in the candle of her brain. So, will Robin be able to figure out what the princess is saying in time, save himself and her in Muppet Land? Or will the evil witch win, become queen, and subject Muppet Land to a reign of terror? You're going to have to watch the movie to find out. So overall, yeah, I like this one. It's nice and short. It's a good version of the Frog Prince story. There's some funny little parts. The king has this announcer who tells the audience how to react. Unexpected surprise. Spontaneous applause. Loud applause. Woo! It's actually, that's the funniest part of the movie, is the reactions to the king. I did like that part. He gets kind of annoying when he can't understand the princess, and she's clearly telling him who the bad guy is, but he's too stupid to figure it out. Which I guess has some humor to it, but it did get a little annoying. Overall, though, yeah, I liked this one. It was fun. So, as for the cast, all the Muppets are voiced by who's famously voiced them. Frank Oz, Jim Henson, guys like that. The humans in this movie are the princess, played by Trudy Young, who sings really well, and she had a hard role because none of her words are English, but she did a good job. And Gordon Thompson, in his first ever role, he was a prince. He's not in this one much, but he actually ended up being famous. He's been in half a dozen soap operas over the last 30 years. So, yeah, this was a good jumping point for him, I guess. He ended up famous, so good for him. So, if you're interested in more Movie Club Strikes Back, see other people review this movie and other movies every week. You can click right here for that channel page. Also, Facebook, Twitter, it's on everything. We do Hangouts on Google Hangout every Saturday. Come stop by, enjoy, have fun. And you can join if you want. So, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching, and as always, I shall try to do better next time.